Guys, I hope that you all had a great weekend. I hope that you are adjusting to this new normal, and I hope that you are using the tools at your disposal to minimize your stress and to stay grounded. Today we're going to talk about how to take all of the research that you've already done and how to translate it into a written essay. And that includes the beautiful maps that you completed for today. I promised you last week that if you did these maps correctly, you would have the lion's share of your work done, and that is true. And today we'll begin talking about organization and drafting. So I'm going to give you an outline for this essay. It's very straightforward. You'll remember that you have been hired by a very powerful politician or philanthropist, and you were supposed to put together a panel of experts who are going to give different opinions on what are some of the causes, consequences, and possible solutions to this problem. So your response to them, your essay, will be in this structure. It will begin with an introduction to the problem and to the experts. The introduction to the problem should be brief. It's a significant problem that's causing suffering in your community, both in the nation at large and specifically here in Richmond. You can use a couple of statistics if you would like, and you should draw them from the research that you've already done. So the news articles that you already have, don't go out and do a whole bunch of more research for this, okay? You also are going to introduce your experts in the introduction, and this is where you set up their credentials. This is who they are. This is my government agent. This is my agency or department. This is my nonprofit. This is my local expert. This is my author of a peer-reviewed academic journal, and this is why they're experts and they deserve to be on this panel. And then you're going to move straight into those 3 areas of study, all right? And in each one, you'll compare and contrast the expert opinions, and in each one, you'll do that with textual evidence. And that's easy because you have it all already on these sheets. So if I was going to begin writing my section on causes, I would open with a sentence about an introductory sentence for that section about how there's a lot of agreement on the causes of my problem, but among my experts, there's disagreement on what is the most important, right? Or whatever truth you found when you were doing your map. Maybe there's a lot of disagreement among your experts. And then I would pick one. I would say, for example, according to the nonprofit such and such so-and-so, the primary cause of this problem, the most significant cause of this problem is whatever. And then I would say on their website, they state or give whatever textual evidence is required. And then I would use my hinge phrase to guide me to my next expert. In agreement with this is Professor so-and-so such and such. In his article in the such and such journal, he states, and then I would give that information. And I would say, but so-and-so here in the Richmond region, so-and-so, and maybe lead to my local expert, they disagree. They think that the most important problem is different. And then I would have the quote, and then I would move on to my government agency, right? So you're going to be taking what you have and typing it up. And that will fulfill this section, okay? I want to make one point very clear to you. These are not paragraphs. The introduction might be a paragraph, but causes could be 2 or 3 paragraphs. Consequences could be 2 or 3 or 4, and likewise solutions. This is not a paragraph on causes, a paragraph on consequences. You could not possibly compare and contrast all of these experts and translate these maps into a single paragraph. It wouldn't work. So that's this stage in the process, right? And we will have some guided practice as always in class today. And as always, if you have any questions at the end of today's class, please send me an email. You can send it during office hours, which is between 1 and 2, or you can send it at your convenience, and I will get back to you at mine. Hope you're having a great day.